welcome back to more Super Movie Tycoon. I hope everybody's doing well and having a blessed day, and I appreciate you being a part of today's episode as we continue on with our studio that is doing quite well financially, over $128 million currently. Moods are decent. We have good reputation building, and we're pumping out 2 movies currently with Last Bastion 3 and currently Speed 2. So we got an action movie, we got a war movie going. We do need to get some scripts going. We do have, if we look here at script sales, we have 2 scripts in the bag for a sci-fi film and an adventure film. Again, I'm thinking of selling off this one here, mainly just because it's just sitting on the back burner. But yeah, we've got a lot of things going, and I am thinking about doing some big changes in today's episode. We are currently researching the art studio as it is right now here, but here's what I think we're going to do to open up today's episode. I think we are going to go ahead and bite the bullet, and we're going to buy a new building today. I guess we're just gonna go ahead and buy this building here. It costs $14 million, and we're gonna do some changing and moving around a little bit here, and we're gonna get that going. But before we do that, I want to thank everybody, channel members, patrons, for your generosity supporting the channel. It really helps support us here in doing what we're doing. We're trying to get out consistently 5 uploads ish a week. Now got a newborn on the way going on, so you know, schedule may be fluctuating here very soon for a little bit of time, but I do appreciate everybody for your support here on the channel, helping us do what we do here. There's 2 tiers, as you can see here. The link is down below in the description if you want any part of that. But let's keep moving on here. So again, we bought that building. Here's kind of what I think I'd like to do once things are finishing up here. I want to have, and I saw a comment, and I thank you for the comment, to make things logistically make more sense. I really do think we need to have our script rooms and our R&D all kind of in the same general area. So here's what I think we're going to do. We're going to take this room here. We're going to move this department. So this is one of our scripting rooms here. We're going to move them over. Okay. R&D, they're done doing stuff right now. We're going to move them over. All right. We'll have them kind of in their own little sector right here, which is, I think, nice. Leaves a little room for expansion as well, which is a nice thing to see. So we'll have all of that kind of there, and then we're going to duplicate, copy the restrooms and that kind of stuff over here for the time being. So we'll copy the lounge, we'll copy the restrooms, and we'll have all that in place over here. So shoot, I need to move this over somewhere. There we go. Copy, duplicate. So I'm just thinking logistically about, yeah, keeping people in the same general areas where they need to be, and that's just going to help everybody along. So over here, ideally, I would like to, if at all possible, let's see, we have that there. That's good. So I want to get this R&D over here, and then probably the digital studios over here at some point too. So once the digital studios are done, we'll do that. Marketing too. So we're probably not going to have enough space to do that right now off the cuff, but for the time being, it's going to work for us. So I'm going to start that now. I'm going to get you started on a new script, and I want to keep working on combinations. So I'm looking here. We don't have really any good themes for comedy and mystery and sci-fi. I mean, family. We need to do deep diving into a lot of research and development. So here's what we're going to actually start with. We're going to start with a redesign here. We're going to add on a good bit here. We have up to 12 workers now, and we're going to put a door in the middle here. So what that's going to allow us to do now, ideally, is build on and make a better, more succinct space that will hopefully allow us to have research pumping out quickly. Ideally, that's what we're going to get here with this situation. So we're going to see what we can do. We're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, and then kind of fit one more in here to put you over here. Move you closer to the wall now so we can get the wall space a little bit better. Okay. All right, so that's better all the way around. So we're just thinking about space, maximizing our space here. Move this plant. And now we can put one more chair. So that leaves us with perfectly, what do we got? 10? 10's not bad right now. I can deal with 10. So 10 for this. This is again for research and development. So let's find people with good perks that aren't going to hurt us. And we got 9. So just like that, we got something brewing there. Let's get some research going here. And I want them to crank out themes. I just want them to crank themes out, go auto research, and get this done. We need to get as many themes as possible. We need that going. So let's, in the meantime, work on some scripts that we know will work for us. And let's see here. Most recently, can do something with a war, action, war. Well, you're getting better at that. So let's go with this. So was that a war movie first? Yes. So war, then action. So let's go with this. Let's go war, action. We know what works for this was firearms, and there was one more, right? We had, yes, explosion. Perfect. All right, so we have some of this already locked in. The problem was we were trying to find a secondary theme, right, that was going to work perfectly. We didn't get one. So police car could, maybe. Like an action war movie thing with a... that could do decent. Let's see, what else could we do? Let's try the police car this time and just see. Not really caring about the script. It's called a revelation. Good, like it. All right, so this needs to be lower. We're gonna go 2 down. What does this need to be? Higher than 4 and higher than 6. So we'll go 7. Let's just go 8. Cut the difference there. We'll go 4 here. 8 here. This needs to be down. Lower. Thinking that looks good. All right, now this lower. Okay, we'll stick with that. So we're gonna learn there, getting some stuff going. We got distribution here going, so freeze on this. So what we need to do now is invest in development. So we're gonna go start with area 1 and go invest in development in area 1 here and try to make this develop and do well. So there is one unknown competitor for theaters here that we need to kind of lock into. So we're gonna get that going now to start. All right, people are having to logistically, move around a little bit here. It's gonna be fine. It's just kind of a pain in the butt to start, but we're getting people moved in the proper buildings, which is nice. You have a fast learner, but you are expensive. Don't want you. Get out of here then. I'm looking forward to finishing. Do we have any films in the bag, like ready to go? Do we have any? No, we don't. So we have an action movie that's going to be soon ready to be done, and then a war movie, I believe, right there, that will be coming out after that. So we're going to let it be. We're going to let it be. Again, at some point, we're going to be moving our film studios over here. Ideally. We may be able to even downsize these a little bit, because you see how much space we have in here? This is ridiculous. We could easily downsize or even just consolidate. 2 weeks away from this. Again, money, we're doing great. Very packed building here, which we're going to figure out. But I do like the idea of once this finishes here, perfect, that's done. We're going to move this department now. And now we'll have our secondary department here. Put it in. I'm going to go ahead and say, not copy. I want to go ahead and say redesign, and we're going to add this extra little wing here just to have some space added on. And now that's going to allow us, if we want to go all the way out to the boundary here on this. Okay. So it does give us some space in the middle there. So what we're going to do with that now is add a couple desks. Not many, but a couple. If we can add them, that is. Go with like one desk here and one desk here and call it good. Maybe too tight quarters, but we're going to see. Okay, that's a good hire. We'll hire you and fill out this space. So this room here, they're working on theming. I would like y'all to keep working on the departments right now. So I want you to keep working on we got one. Let's go music studio next. Distribution's working hard there, trying to get things going. Again, once these films finish up, we'll move these studios over. And what we'll probably do is move over. I'm thinking what we're going to do is move distribution in here. And then we can move this film studio in place of this distribution. And then we can just consolidate in our director's lounge and actor's lounge. I think that's kind of where I'm thinking we're going to go. Fingers crossed this works out well for us. Everything should be much better logistically for us down the line and everything like that. So Valentine's Day's here. We're not hitting that. That's fine. Are we going to have Speed 2 ready to go for that? I don't think we are. It's close. It's very close. So we're 6 weeks away. We need Speed 2 to be done. It's close. Okay, so we're going to keep waiting. We got a couple weeks here. We're just waiting on the end credits to finish up here. Everybody's on a freaking break in here. What's going on? Well, we're going to have to just pump this out before. All right, well, that sucks. All right, so we're going to go finish now. Finish now. Self-scheduling, quick setup. No films available. Oh, wait. Okay, self-publish, quick setup. So this is an action movie. Let's see, do we have any prime times for action? Not really. 20, let's keep this at 25 for the time being. Go 22 there. Let's see. Okay. Prime time's good. Run it. Okay, so freeze. They're finished in here now. 9.7. Man, what a film. Incredible there. Speed 2 The Drift crushes it for us. Digital Studio's done now. So ideally, what I'm thinking we do here now is I'm going to move my digital studio out here if it will have the space. That's the problem we have here now, is the space issue. Dadgummit. We don't have the space right now. And I really need this distribution to finish here. So we're going to go auto off after this. Now I'm going to move out this distribution. Okay, freeze. Move this department here. Okay, we're going to move the distribution department over here. Now that they're out of here, we can then, once this film's done, we'll be able to move them in. And then what I think we'll be able to do next is, so film studio there, digital studios, I would like for them to be in the same spot, but I need this to be auto off. So I need that to finish up first. So let's just go ahead and start production for Silicon Dawn now. And run it. And then so we're getting that going now. Labor shortage, talent pool is now depleted, whatever. We'll get over that. All right, so we're working on our script here. We need this to be solid. Probably need that to have 2. Let's see where we're at. Perfect. Okay, we're just missing a couple. That's not bad. We'll take that. All right, so we're going to start this distribution soon. I'm just waiting a second here. 4.5-star script there for that film, Revelation. That did very well. Again, marketing on Speed 2, we're looking to finish up here. Distribution over here, where you're going to go to invest in development some more. Still learning how this distro all works. It's still kind of confusing to me, to be quite frank. But we're learning. Again, this is finishing. Once it's finished, perfect. We can move you now. So we're going to move this department. I guess we could technically move this department in here for now. It's not the end of the world. It is kind of large though. But we can move this over here somewhere. Let's just go right. Let's go right there for now with the marketing. So that clears out all of that space there for that. I can now move my distribution, or not distribution, my this building here. Gosh dang it, if I could freaking redesign it. Okay, so we're going to have to go minimize. And then sell. Just move that. Move that. We're going to figure this all out. I'm just trying to get stuff situated for now. Right here, maybe? Sell it, whatever. I don't care. We're going to pick this up. We're going to move it. We're going to put you right next door. And then what that's going to allow me to do is then I can go here, redesign, addition. A little bit long right there. It's a little weird. I understand that. But we can now add back my space I have here. So they're kind of tight quarters in here right now. But we're going to make it all work here in a moment. So they're cramped in. Get this thing out of my way. Put you right here in this corner. And then that's fine. So that's 8 people in there. And then I could probably fit 2 more in. 2 more in here, maybe. Go 1 there. 1 there. Okay, we can fit 3. We got up to 11, so we're full. All right, so that, it may not be pretty. I understand that. It's not the most pretty thing we're looking at here. But we are at least, logistically speaking, we are getting things where we need it to be. I just need now to get all the right people in here to help work. Can you get your butt in here and help work? There we go. So what we're going to do now is we have a total of 10 directors and 12 actors. We need to make sure we can fit all these people in these rooms here. So what we're going to try to do here with this room, we already have a plant in here. I really don't care to have another plant. So let's just add another table right here. So that fits us up to 10, right? Or 8. 8? That's it? So that's 8. Move you over. What's in my way here? This freaking thing? Or what is it? What is it exactly? This thing? This thing on the wall? Okay, that was in the way. Okay, so that's 8. Move you there. Not redesign. Department. And we can put this here. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be really tight in here, but that's 12. And honestly, we could always just add this section here, freeze it up a little bit, gives us the space we now need to kind of give people room, a little bit of room here to breathe. Get this out of the way. Gosh, quit clicking on the rug. I'm not clicking on the dang rug. It's ticking me off. All right, that should be better. So now we have our 12 actor room. Now we just need to fit in a few more spaces here for our directors. And this will be a tougher, much more difficult task, I think, here for this room. So let's start with this desk here and go here. Not sure what we're stuck on here for this. I'm assuming it's this goat thing again. Won't let me move it. There we go. Could be this pad, I don't know. There we go, perfect. So that's 2, 4. All right. 6, and then yeah, we're gonna have to expand this room. So redesign, add another smidge on here. Put that there, put you here. I don't care. Move you out of my way. 2, 3, and 4. There we go. So we have 8. Good. So now I can get rid of those rooms right here. I can get rid of these rooms. So I can delete this room. I can delete this room. All right, so now we have all the space we need. We should have them full. I'm thinking correctly, unless those people all just got fired because I deleted that room. We'll see. But they should be properly filled. All right, so distribution here, we're going to keep working on investing in development of A. Keep that on auto on. All right, sorry, y'all. This episode, a lot more logistic stuff going on here. We finished our box office. Ooh, illness rates going up because of the flu. That's not great. We need to get this. I forgot we're doing this. Dang it. So we're getting that going. Finally getting everything where we want it to be. That's good. Okay, let's check my HR, staff, everything. I need to check, make sure where we're at here. So I should have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 8, 12. So we're still good. We are fully staffed. We are fully staffed. So we need to get scripting going. We also need to get a campaign going here. So let's get some stuff going for this. Keep that on auto on. And then we're going to write another script here. We're going to do a horror film. Let's do that's really good, actually. Let's do just a regular horror film about, we were going to test, weren't we? We were going to go sci-fi horror with monsters. And what else were we going to, we're going to test the virus one, right? We're going to see how that played for us. And then we have the Godzilla one here. Forge. Wish this worked. Door crack didn't work. Bionic research could be a fun one, maybe. Godzilla could be sci-fi horror. Let's try this, the Godzilla one here. We know it's already adult. We're gonna go just with the city. With alien monster somewhere. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that one looks fine. We'll do that. Okay. Don't really care. And call it I don't know what we're gonna call it. Attack on New York. It's always New York, right? It's always New York in the movies and everything. So we got that set up here. That needs to be lower. So core, this needs to be higher still. Lower than that though. What about creative? Creative needs to be higher. Wow, very creative. Still down. I'm gonna go to 1. Story depth, low. All right, so we're sitting there at that. That is lower. What about this? Higher? All the way. Okay. Perfect. We're getting that script going. So we're finally getting logistics situated here. We're almost done with Last Bastion, which should be ready for release. This is, again, a film that hopefully will hit the mark for us. We have both of our digital studios over here doing their thing. This one's just waiting to get really going. I would like to move this out a smidge here, like in this... I don't know. It's kind of a weird building placement, is it not? Let's see if we have any upgrades here. We do. We have a couple upgrades for more cards. That's nice to see. Would like to get this horror script up and going soon. Last Bastion is in the bag, done. I'm going to say wait. And now we're going to finally move this department. Ooh, bugged out on me a little bit there. That was weird. Ooh, goodness game. It does not like me moving it. But that's okay. We're going to put you in the corner. Perfect. So we have our studios and our actors lounge all right here. So everybody should be able to stay within this general area now. Should, I say. All right, now we're going to work on Revelation. Assign. What do we know for action? It was action war, right? We did. Have we made this film yet? We have not made this a film yet. Ooh, this is going to be interesting then. So let's test with a visual director instead. Okay, this film could do very well for us. We don't know any setup on this stuff, so we're just going to go up, down, and play with that and go. And now, since we have everybody in this room, we should just be able to easily now plug and plop everybody in where they need to go. And I wish they would just autofill this for me. It still says 11. I'm still not seeing where I put those people to go, but I'm assuming that's other departments. Like I'll put somebody from music in there. I'll put somebody from something else in there. You know what I mean? I think that's kind of what I'm guessing that's going to go to. R&D here. So they're done. Hold on. Digital Studio, you need to be working on Revelation for me now. R&D lab here. Y'all are just finished the new department. So now I want y'all to go to action department. And we cleared out this section now. So I still want to get distribution somewhere in here if I can. If I can fit that in, that's gonna be the pickle. It's fitting in distribution in this room. I think I can do it. It's just not gonna be maybe the most ideal thing to do. Like really what I could do, honestly, is go here with that. Go here with that. I can make these toilets smaller by redesigning this department a little bit here and making it maybe half as big, like this. Go with that. And then put the door here. And then sell. Trash bin we'll put right there. Fire thingy we'll put there. AC unit. Cactus, I don't really care if we have a cactus in there or not, to be quite frank with you guys. It's a restroom. Let's be real. It's a restroom. Can I just put this behind them? Do they care if it's behind them? No, they don't. Beautiful. Okay. There we go. So we have a tiny restroom now, which allows me now, I believe, if we want to take this stuff, move it along, and now I can move the distribution. Once they finish this, I'm gonna move them out of that space. We should be much better off now. Okay, so we have a film ready to go. It was what was it? Hold on. Last Bastion 3. It's a war movie, so that's gonna be a Children's Day release that we're gonna have ready, set to go. I'm just happy we're finally getting everything in one kind of in the general rooms. That makes things easier for me once I learn it. Once I learn it, we'll be better off. Okay, this is finished. So we're going to move this room and see if we can make it work. So what we're going to do to start, this is going to suck, but we're just going to go here, redesign it. We're going to make it a little bit smaller just to start, and then we'll redo it. Okay, I'm not going to get rid of anything yet. I'm just going to put things in general areas where I can easily move them, such as right here, right? Put that extra trash can in here, put that right there, and then these I will have to sell, unfortunately. All right, so now I can move this perfectly here. Where I can put it here? No, we'll go with the space it actually fits in. And now we'll expand it, redesign the room. Let's see. So we're going to move you over, and we're going to expand this room now. It's going to be a little ugly of a room, I'm going to be honest, but whatever, who cares? There. All right. Gets us up to 12 people in there. We'll put that there. And now we got a massive distribution unit that we can move this here. Green wall here. Yep. All right. Wait, is this? I actually do need this in here somewhere. Okay, so now I can finally pick up everything and move it where I need to put it. Yep, I need this in here somewhere. Need this in here somewhere. I need my Ram mascot thingy in here. I need these lights in here. My lights, please. Please, lights. Give me a light in here. And another one right here. All right, that should be it in there. Oh, then there's the wall unit. Okay. All right, so now we have 5 desks currently in here. Let's add a corner desk here just to make people feel locked in. Another one there. Another one there. Another one there. Another one there. We're up to 9 out of 10 now, so it's perfect. We completely replaced it the way we needed to, and now we're set. So let's keep going to the invest in development on auto, and we're going to keep seeing how that goes. So this is cleared out now. So once we are ready, once we have the action studio finished, we will be able to just crank out whatever we need to do there that's going to help our films, right? That's ideally what we just did. So we have they're going to stay in this area. I'm hoping this bathroom is enough for them right now. If it's not, I can always make this another smaller bathroom. We'll see. We also have this right here that's a bathroom that's not too far off. Where you need to work? Who are you? This is a digital engineer. Well, you're technically... Anybody here that's not as good? You're not as good. I'm going to fire you, and I'm going to put you in. All right, there we go. Just looking around for the question mark. Some people may be a bit confused right now. We at least got everything in the right space. Okay, hold on. Freeze. Here we go. So this is going to need probably 3. Oof. Let's go with that. Okay, we hit it. Except for violence. Perfect. Okay, let's see how this film does. All right. It is a 4.5-star script, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's a solid one. Another solid script put out. April Fool's is coming up. Again, we're waiting for Children's Day. That is our next release. We are still getting marketing going for Last Bastion. The script's done there now. Let's look at a sequel to... I think... This was what, a Dream Legend, a adventure action movie that did really, really well. Let's make a sequel to that because it did do really well. Randomize this junk. I don't care what it looks like. Dream Legend. Yes. No, not that one. Cat and Flaming, whatever. Dream Legend 3. That's perfect. Perfect. Okay, so we know Superhero did well, and we know Ancient Egypt did well. So this fits perfectly for us. These two hit well. It was this audience type, and boom, we are on the board. Go. Okay. We are ready to get stuff going. We're 11 weeks away from Children's Day to get our next movie out, finally. I'm still wanting to look here at our investment here. So we're at 201 now for our relationship aspect here. There are 5 unowned theaters now. So I think once... We probably very soon here need to see, once they finish this up here, I want to turn that off. And I want to see if we could buy more of those theaters that are sitting. We also need to get this horror movie finished. Where are we sitting on that right now? Revelation, not even close. 8.0. Man, gosh, this needs to be... Come on. Pick it up, people. Pick it up. We need to... be cranking this movie out, man. Okay, distribution's still not done here yet. All right, freeze. Now we're going to acquire indie cinemas in this chain. We have 2 out of 5 here, so we can acquire those. I would like to get the other ones too, but we got to wait for this one to finish. We're still 4 weeks away from Children's Day, so we're going to be set for that release here very, very soon. Let's hope we'll get these cinemas done between then and now. Let's hope. I'm waiting until this finishes. Please hurry. Okay, freeze. All right, we're gonna go now to release, Last Bastion, self-distribute, quick setup. So war is down on this date. We're gonna turn the ticket sales down a little bit then. War is up on this time, so we're gonna raise the ticket prices up to 30, I think there. Keep these up right here. 10% box office revenue again. Go. All right, so that's done. Let's go now acquire indie cinemas. Back here, we can confirm to buy all 3 here. It cost us a good bit, but $3 million anyway. I say that's a good bit. It's really not that bad. 9.5. Incredible number for Last Bastion 3. Children's Day is now upon us, and here we go. Let's see how it does. So we are really good space there now. Man, that is awesome. That is awesome. New distribution officer available. Do we need somebody for that? Distribution. We could use one. It's higher. Come on in. Make us better. Okay. Marketing's still pumping out for Last Bastion. Action Studio's almost done. We're still cranking out the themes and everything over here. Just trying to have the best space we can here for this. Let's get you hired on board over here, and we'll hire one more person over here just to make better as a dev. Stress resistant. Yeah, we'll go with you. There we go. We're maxed out. We're at $8 million right now in Last Bastion. Terra Enterprises crushed the market. What just happened? Something bad happened right there. All right, distribution's done. We've acquired all the cinemas out of that. Can we acquire rival cinemas? I need 184. I have all that. There's none right now. And I can't get any here. Can I get any in B yet? No, I need 226. So what we're going to start to do next is boost our relations, I guess, here in B for a little bit. We'll keep that on auto on. I think B is where we got to move into next. So we're going to see. We're at a little bit of a bump there on that, which is nice. And income's still doing fine. We're 12 weeks away from Halloween. I wish this movie would be ready for this Halloween, but it will not be. We won't have another movie for the rest of this year. We got a sci-fi movie for next Christmas. We got a Halloween movie for next Halloween. Hopefully, we get both of those out. Hopefully. That's the key word there. Marketing is not done yet. No. No. Let's work on marketing then and perpetually for this. We may get another marketing unit at some point too. What are these people saying here? They are, what is this? What does that mean? Filthy. Ooh. Well, this robot needs to get to work in here. If that's the case. Can you get in there and work? Is it not working? Okay, freeze. If it's not working, I can buy another dang stupid robot. A little vacuum robot, right? I'll put 2 in here. I don't care. Somebody needs to come get this cleaned out. Come on. They're all complaining that it's filthy, but nobody's... Sell it. I'll get another dang trash can. I don't care. We will make this work. My way or the highway with that. Okay, action is almost finished. Dream Legend script is almost finished. All right, so let's get this script done. Boom. Just missed a couple marks here. Let's see. Oh, didn't hit it. We just missed on violence here. That's okay. We hit close. $53 million for Last Bastion 3, ladies and gentlemen. Give a good clap there to Jaquez Baldi and our leads and everybody involved. They did a great job for that film. And Dream Legend 3 script is very, very solid as always. We just missed barely on the action there. So let's look for let's get something going for family. We need to learn more about family films. Let's do like a family comedy. And let's see, we got something about boxing, parkour, virus, chase, drivers, monsters, rings. See, none of these are screaming to me family comedy. None of them. None of them. So let's go instead with a action an action comedy. Maybe we could do an action for certain, so we can go with like a superhero mixed with there's just nothing, man. We'll do superhero Men in Black. I just want to learn. Really, I just want to learn and see what we can kind of do here. Do we have anything here for this? For comedy? Don't see anything that speaks comedy to me, do y'all? Gift could be, technically, maybe. I don't know, but we're just going to go with what we got, and we'll learn. We're just going to go with one scene. We need another scene. We need to throw one more out there. We'll go this one. It's going to be a... For our action movies, what are they typically for an action movie? They're typically a all ages group. So we're going to stick with all ages then. And we're just going to see what this can do. We're going to go with this one, nonstop. She bombing. Yep. That's it. And then we're going to go up, down. Oh, nope. It's action. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to go down. I'm going to go emotion. No. Humor up. Logic down, depth down, violence up, gore down. Gotta go up and up. Since these are comedies, I really want to make sure we hit those on the head. And then all ages, simple, casual. Leave that. All right, we're gonna learn. We're gonna do a little bit of a learning piece here. We're 3 weeks away from Halloween. We are not anywhere near ready for Revelation. It is taking a tremendously long time to get this one working. Now, obviously, not having our digital studios next door, maybe that hurts. I'm not sure. But we're going to just suck it up and go with it. It's what we're dealt with, what we're doing. Are we done with our research? We are. So the research is finished here now. So we do have new film types we can do here. But I kind of want to start with running some scenes on auto research for a bit. And get that going. So we have a research and development here for themes, scenes, and maybe I'll get another research and development team going. We'll have like just a ton for R&D. Ton for R&D going. So a couple, maybe it'll be a whole year without a film getting released, which kind of sucks. But let's look now at these new studios here. Action, music, and art. So let's start with the action studio. We'll go over here. And we'll make it like this block. With a door there. And then okay, so it's not insanely massive. How many do I need of these? Do I need just one? Or can I do two? I can do two. Cool. And then I could do a display case over here. Somewhere by the door. And that's like the necessities. We'll put a trash bin over here. We'll put a green wall so we don't burn the house down. Battering ram. Okay, we'll do a couple lights, camera, action. Let's give you a crappy little plant, a film rug, and a soundboard over here. Okay. So we can do 2 action people here. Let's add another then. We can afford it. Oh, come on. What's in the way? Is it this thing in the way? And the dang lights in the way? We need it. We need to have it just in case. Okay, we can fit 3. So 3 fits there for the action studio. Then we're going to go to the music studio next door. We'll leave a small gap here. Probably go about yay big on this one. We'll put the door right here in front. Okay, so this one, audio. I'm gonna put about, I don't know if it's overkill or not, but that looks pretty good to me. Okay, we'll put a keyboard in there for you. Guitar. So we need to upgrade some stuff to be able to get the guitar in there and all that different musical items. Pretty cool. I like it. Okay, put this in there to increase your production. Oh, I forgot to do an AC unit in here. Let's make sure we get our AC units in here. Let's give you some lighting. And a nice plant somewhere in here. Can I fit that in right here? Yep. Give you a nice rug for acoustics. And we'll add even more sound stuff here just because I know that helps for something. All right, so there's our music studio. And then we'll add our art studio, which we'll add to this corner right here. And we'll make it as big as we can make that right there. Whew. What? Room is blocking what? Oh, this bench in my way. Of course. Art studio. So a lot of money being spent, a lot of changes here, but we're learning, we're trying some new stuff. Room is blocking what? What are we blocking? What are we blocking here? What am I missing? Okay, whatever. Well, let's go art studio here. Is that better? Room blocking doorway. What are you talking about? To where? To where are we blocking a doorway? To where? There's no door. Oh my gosh. I'm about to break something. There's no door here. Y'all are just being stupid at this point. There's no door. There's no doorway here. There's no doorway here. Quit being dumb. Freaking A. Can we go here? Is that good? Oh my God. Okay. It's got to be this then. Get this bench out of my way. Get this stupid thing out of my way. Whew. Y'all getting to see me rage a little bit today, huh? Huh? Still says blocking doorway. I don't know why. I don't know why. Can I move this room over, please? Please. Move it right there. Okay, we're gonna make this work. We're gonna make this stupid work. We're gonna go one in, one out, right there. Perfect. We finally fit it in. Oh my God. Okay. That was ridiculous. That was stupid. Let's fit in about 6 artists. Let's go 9 deep with artists, the art department, with an easel. And that is it. And then we're going to go with our, of course, our typical units in here. I don't want a green wall. I want a green wall up the back here. We want the ram here somewhere by the door. A statue would be a nice thing to have in an art room, would it not? Makes sense to me. Of course, AC unit. Some lighting. A nice potted plant. A nice rug. We'll give you all a big old circular rug in here. And then we'll give you some nice actual art to look at. Because y'all probably appreciate some different types of art. Okay. Woo! That took a little trial and error, ladies and gentlemen, but we finally got it. Now, this is nice. So this is elite. You can do contract work, elite art design. So I can make art now and all this different stuff for my all my films. So I think for the time being, we're going to leave it for these 2 films since they're already closer to into production. And then our next films will hire staffing and we'll get that going there. So I'm super stoked about that. That's exciting. Exciting to me. Christmas is upon us. That is sci-fi. So again, no films out this cycle. Just taking a while to get both these 2 films done. Again, going into our money for sure, but it is what it is. I am going to go ahead and copy this room and get another room out that will allow it. Maybe I copy this room instead and just turn it. Problem with that is I need to move this door. Can I redesign? Nope, they're doing this stuff right now, so I can't. Ah, dadgummit. Dadgummit. Okay. Okay. Because I would like to have another R&D room just for the sake of event. Ooh, what's going on here? Land purchase is now increased by 50%. That's not great. All right, so now I can. Now I can change the door space there. Perfect. Oh, shoot. That messed me up here. Can I stay cancel? Okay, whatever. That works. So we have 11 there. Okay, now I want to go to this and go copy. There. Perfect. Now I could fit 11 new heads in here for R&D, which may not be an expense I need, but I think it's worth it because, well, let's just be honest. We're moving in a direction right now where we have right here, this group here is cranking out scenes for me. On auto. I need this group here to do the other busy work for me. So freeze. I need this group here to be working on functions, things of that nature that are going to help our films be better, or better yet, doing like furniture departments, advanced features like going to C-grade films at some point, which we may move into very soon. Departments, our training is all that we have left now at this point. We have furniture. We could get better film studios, which increase things, better directing studios, actor marks. So let's do that. Let's go here with this. Go auto on. Why not? Let's just crank out some of those for a little bit here. None of these are any good, so we'll wait for the dev departments to finish up there. What are we complaining in here about? Dirtiness? Hey, do I not have a robot that is working? Why is this robot not functioning? Oh, shoot. Sell it. If this isn't working, then just sell it. What is going on? Why does that happen? Move. Okay. Now I have 11 people in here because of this. Or 9 people in here. I should have another space right here. Come on. Yeah, there we go. What is in the way here? The robot? What is that robot doing? Just stuck there? Just stuck? Oh my gosh, this game's bugging out right now. I'm selling this. Give me another dadgum cleaning robot that's gonna work. Just something that's gonna work. Is there another thing that's better? It's ridiculous. Give me another thing here, and I would like, this should fit another person right here, but it won't let me because that robot's in the way or something. Something's in the way. Okay, Children's Day is coming up. We just finished that sci-fi movie, so we have a sci-fi movie ready for next year, which is excellent. Uh-huh. We need to move the trash can over. Move that over, move that over. Move this up here. Okay, God bless. I don't know. Purple trait, employee tier breakthrough. You do have some mistakes in you, though. I don't love it. I don't love it. Let's go with you. Get you out of here. Get you out of here. We're going to go with one higher right now. Put you in here. All right. 1, 2, go. Just missed on that. Just missed on that. Okay, now we hit. Beautiful. All right, that's all going. Smooth, dandy. We need to get another film up and going. That script is terrible. Analyze it. Okay, freeze. Production time. We have quite a few scripts ready to go. I think... So action is really good for the next 43 weeks. Let's get the Attack on New York one. So this is going to be a horror film. A horror sci-fi film, right? So Do we know what works well for y'all? Probably not. So let's just go with a acting coach, maybe. We'll wing it. We're going to see what's going to work well for this film. We're going to go for this. We'll go acting up, sound up, visuals down, this down. We're going to see. We're going to see. All right, so this is finished. Backlog it. We are 4 weeks away. We have films ready to come out that is, again, a sci-fi and a war movie. So the war movie, we'll be able to get that out here very soon indeed. This one, we should now be working on. Let's get this one ready to go. Now, what do we know about this last one we just did? We just did a adventure action movie here. Visual director was not the play. So let's go cinematographer instead. We'll test the cinematographer instead now. Go with compatible. Go with it's going to work here. Go higher here, lower there. Go with it. All right, so we got those going. Everybody has a project. Everybody should be working. Get your butts up. Get going. Get going. Why can't I click on you? She's unclickable. There we go. Anybody else hiding from me in here? Man, why is this not working now? Like, I moved some buildings and stuff, but now we're covered in filth. Do I not have a robot in this building? That may be why. That could be a partial reason why. Clearly. Okay, Children's Day here. Freeze. 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 We should be... That movie needs to be out now. Now. Come on. Self-published. Sorry. I'm struggling right now to stay focused. Okay, we're good. Good. Go. Get it out there. I'm late on this draw, but we're going to make it work. We got y'all working on this. We got y'all working on... Wait. What are y'all working on? Okay, Dream Legend. 9.2. We'll take it. All right, so that's happening there. We're going to go here, get y'all started on Dream Legend. So we're working hard on this movie. We're going to make this movie the biggest and best thing we've ever made, ever. Oh my gosh. This is going to be crazy expensive. I don't think I realized how expensive this film's about to be. Let's keep getting some R&D going over here for these people. Oh, good. We got a couple good ones here. Got a couple good ones to help for our research team, which is where now again? Right here. Yep. There, found them. Script room. We need y'all working on something new. I still want to test out some action, like some family comedy type stuff, but I just don't know. So we know this works well. So like superhero movie. Still haven't found me any comedy bits. Firearms, swords, blah, blah, blah. Let's try the dang Notebook one and see. And just see. Are you good at comedy? You are. D-level skill. Okay, this works well for family. That works well for comedy. Let's do this one. We're going to see. All ages, I'm assuming. Or it's probably... I'm assuming all ages. We're going to go all ages. I'm not going to call it Legend Family Harmony. Sure. With a funny looking thing somewhere. Let's wait to see if something looks funny. There we go. For this, I would assume you need to have gore down, violence down, humor up, and emotion up, and probably have narrative up a little bit with not as much logic involved. And I'm going to go down, simple, casual, and leave that as is. Okay, we're going to learn here. We're down to learning. So we got everything cranking out there. We have Silicon Dawn out in the box office now, which we do have a marketing campaign still going for it, which is great since it's still in the box office. Whew, this episode, y'all, we're over an hour. We're gonna wrap it up as soon as the Silicon Dawn 5 is finished, and I feel a bit overwhelmed today. But we're trying to do a lot. We're trying to get things in place where we like it and get things situated so we can get some bigger expansion as we get going. Because at some point we'll start thinking about the sea level entry. So let's see now. I would like to know, actually, go market research. I would like to know what's being projected to come next. So we'll get that going now. We got Halloween coming up here in 10 weeks, so we'll be able to see that by the time we get going next episode. So we're going to wait and see what Silicon Dawn ends up with. What is the film y'all are working on here? Attack on New York. Okay. So Attack on New York we'll have to catch up on for the extra effects and everything over there. Ooh, y'all need some people in here. Come on now. We need a director in here, and we need some actors in here. Slackers. 9 out of 11 in there now? Come on now. So we have an extra director in there now? Or what? Oh, okay, they left. Scratch that. $49 million, y'all. We're doing it really, really well now in terms of the box office. To keep that also in mind, let's go over here to distribution. Turn that auto off now. I would like to be able to see. We're 4 weeks away now from our Halloween. We might as well get this next movie ready to jump out in theaters too. We're dropping off a bit now here as the movie's coming to an end. $56 million, ladies and gentlemen. We are 2 weeks away from Halloween. So before we end the episode, we will launch our next film, which is ready to go now. And that is... No, wait, that's not a horror film. Never mind. Sorry, I thought it was. Maybe that's Attack on New York I'm thinking of. So we got a war movie we need to get out. That will be a good Children's Day release then. So that's what's coming up next, y'all. A lot going on. I'm well aware. As always, I want your feedback. Y'all have helped me so much in this series already, and I would like for y'all, and I just realized I don't have any people hired here. All this time, I don't have any people hired here. I'll do that off camera, but good Lord, guys. Have I told you I'm overwhelmed? I'm doing a lot. I'm having fun, but I'm doing a lot at once right now. So I'm going to get my thoughts together. I'm going to get these departments hired up, and then we'll have another episode coming up here very, very soon. But until next time, stay safe. God bless. Appreciate our channel members, patrons for your generosity, love, and support. Again, appreciate you all so very much. But until the next time, have a blessed day, and we'll see you back here in the studio.